YouTube show me a video like this. A Muslim asking a person about Muhammad. I don't know what he told him in the video. And the guy, he said to him, he feel like he wanna cry. So who is a Muhammadan would like to call us and tell us something emotional about your prophet? Because I wanna cry too. Any Muslim? Israfil, he's saying to me, you pagan. You pagan? Do you mean you're saying I'm a pagan? Well, I don't know, my friend. As long as we are talking about mental illness, well, why your prophet, he kissed the black stone? I remember once I went I had a chat, and I think I posted on YouTube, if you remember, with a Muslim website, and I asked them a question, why the prophet, he kissed the black stone? Took them 5 minutes to answer, and they said to me, because it's holy. I said, why it's holy? Took them another 5 minutes, and answer saying, because he kissed it. So who is the mental and who is the pagan? So I can give you the question right now, as long as you are talking about paganism. Who is the pagan? Why Muhammad, he kissed the black stone? Because it's holy. Why it's holy? Because he kissed it. So obviously Islam is a stupid cult, and Muslims, if we can say there's a Muslims, I mean, even those who go on YouTube in the street, none of them is a Muslim. None of them practice Islam. Not a single one of them. Actually, if there are people who practice Islam, they will not be even there. Your sin of idol worship will not be forgiven. You associate partner with Allah. Well, that's wonderful. Why you don't call me? Let us see who associate partner with Allah. First of all, I don't believe in Allah. To partner with him, you idiot. You are very silly, like all the Muhammadan. When you say to somebody you partner somebody with Allah, that means he believes in Allah. Your God does not exist. He's an ancient moon god, false god. Satan exists, yes, so he can be the one using the name, behind the scene, but Allah himself does not exist. If you don't believe it, call me so we can love together. But as long as they are talking about idol worshipping and associating someone with their God, isn't you Muslim associate the knowledge of Muhammad with the knowledge of Allah? Isn't you Muslim associate the name of Muhammad with the name of Allah? How you say Shahada? Can you say Shahada, which is supposed to be witnessing, which is very funny? Muslims are witnessing to both people who they never saw, neither Allah, neither Muhammad. So you witness to Allah by doing what? You witness to Muhammad or to Allah? You witness for both. Why? Because you associate the name of Muhammad, which is a man, with the name of your God. You are a pagan. Now, if there is any Muhammadan there to call me, please feel free. But we know that Muhammadan, they are suffering from mental illness like their prophet, because you cannot be a person who is not suffering from mental illness and you believe in what Muhammad said. Prove me wrong. Like when Muhammad, he says you will have an endless penis. Is that a statement of somebody he have a mental illness or mental stability? When your prophet, he says there's 99 dragons will come inside the grave and they will go inside your anus. Is that a statement of somebody is healthy or somebody is mentally ill? Who of you believe really there is 99 dragons will go inside your anus when you die? If you do, call me. None of you. Hypocrite. You claim to be believers, but in reality, the second we ask you a question, you escape it. If we do a little search on YouTube, we will find tons of the Muslims. They have answer for everything until they talk to me. We came from monkey, Mufti Mink. Mufti Mink is refuting that. But the Quran says the opposite. The Quran says that a certain group of people, Allah made them monkeys. So how you refute it, but you are supporting it? Not only that, actually, the Muslim believe, because Muhammad told them, that animals are nations like us and they are Muslims. And this is why, if we go right now and we search in YouTube, you will find things which is hilarious. Those are cows saying Shahada. Cows' reaction when they hear Surah Al-Baqarah. Look, they are reciting for them the chapter of the cow, and the cows, they have a reaction. So who is more mental, Muhammad or his followers? You tell me. And you know they do editing. Like, you remember the story, the cat shouldn't walk over the Quran? Do you remember? And millions of people, they were like, wow, the cat is not moving over the Quran. Obviously, she is a Muslim cat. Brother, the cat doesn't step on the Quran, but the cat, she step on the Bible. Bird will not walk on the Quran. And those are the scammers, you know, they make a reaction videos just to make money. And then there's a guy, I like his short videos. His name is David Wood. You know, he brought you all the Quran you want. Too bad, if I have a cat, I will do it. You know, I don't have cats, I grow lions. And any one of you can do it, you know. I mean, they do video editing. They are just stupid. I mean, people, they step on the Quran. We can find even the Quran in the sewage, thrown by Muslims. Millions of Qurans thrown in the sewage every year. Actually, they are causing big problems in Islamic countries. They block the sewage. But remember, the cat don't want to walk on the Quran. Sewage. Anyway, I would like to see a Muhammadan who believe that Muhammad was smart, not stupid and mentally ill, to call me and to discuss the topic together in a nice way, if it's possible. Muhammad was a genius. And we can see some examples. Let us see.
Brother Umar has a question that he had underwent or undergone a number of surgeries in his kidneys and appendix and etc. And he suffers from passing wind. So he's asking what to do when this is happening and what to do with the prayer. Akhi Kareem, Umar, I pray to Allah that He cures your illnesses and restores your health back again to be stronger and better than before. regarding passing wind and breaking your wudu, you are either one of two. Either this happens on intervals or it is continuous. Intervals mean that it happens for 5-10 minutes and then it stops for half an hour or an hour. And then it happens for 5-10 minutes and stops for half an hour. So you can estimate that this is a half an hour or an hour where I can perform wudu and pray. In this case, you have to pray in the interval or in the period that you...
Here we go. We find a solution. Pray when you are not farting, as if the guy have a control. Like same time, I mean, what kind of God? I mean, what's the problem? The guy is sick. This God will not receive your prayer if you are farting. Looks like this God, you do not know how and what he created. I mean, if a human being he fart, isn't it? This is part of Allah design supposedly, and Allah is the creator. Or I forgot, the Quran says Allah is the best of the creators, which means there's a lot of creators. This is what Muslims and Islam is busy with. Farting hadith. You call TV station, nobody talk about something serious. Farting non-stop. More serious questions.
What's the ruling on suppressing the urge to pass wind during salah? Is my salah valid if I succeed in suppressing it, or do I have to make a new wudu and
By the way,
Wudu?
stop. This is a farting TV station. I'm not exaggerating. I mean, there's thousands and millions of programs made by the Muslims about farting. It's a big, big problem in Islam. We have to, we have to put that into consideration. And that is telling you that Muhammad is not mentally ill. He is a serious man. He have knowledge of God. Okay, now not only human beings fart, shaitan fart too. When you call for the adhan, shaitan, he start farting.
Mosques, when you give the adhan, the shaitan, he not only runs, but the hadith says lahu durat. You know what durat is?
What?
Durat is
You're a professional man.
he runs, and as he's running, his fart comes out. Lahu durat. I'm not making this a hadith.
See, he did not make it out. This is the hadith. This means Muhammad said. I mean, if you ask yourself a very simple question, if Muhammad is not mentally ill and he have a low IQ, he will say such a thing. Remember, we are coming from, like, Jesus came 600 years before Muhammad. Musa came long, long before. Abraham way before. We never heard, and none of them saying such a stupid stuff like this. Where Muhammad he got those stories from? Shaitan he fought when you hear the then why? And this shaitan is a creature like us. He have is eating beans. But he must be an American shaitan. Those Americans they keep eating beans. So shaitan fought because you are praying to Allah, and this is explained the global warming. And those stupid atheists they keep talking about the global warming. The problem is Islam. Stop Islam. Ban Islam and ban the Salah of the Muslims. Global warming will be demolished, because as you see, number one producer for carbon is shaitan farting at Muslim prayer. And look at their respect. I mean, Allah is they are praying to Allah, shaitan fart. Muhammad he is a person who speaks the truth, and he is an expert in farting.
That shaitan made you sin. Get up. Yeah, just get up. Just give the adhan. Right? That shaitan, you're gonna make him you're going to make him leak some serious gas.
Ah, we are making him leak now. So we Muslims, when we talk for the adhan, we are making the shaitan leak, serious leak. May Allah leak you.
Serious gas. So, you know, you to the toilet, you know, Bismillahi Allahumma bika min al-khubuthi wal khaba'ith. So Allah protect me from these devils. You go in there with your left foot.
You have to enter with the left foot. Muhammad told them you have to enter with the left foot. Because if you don't, there's a consequences. I'm warning you. Never enter with the right foot. Dangerous. You're entering the bathroom to do shit, excuse me? You get reward for that because you just use the left foot, not the right foot. If you use the right foot, Allah will give you a finger. Continue.
The dua you said, shaitan will not see you.
You became invisible. I went to the bank last time. I mean, I was talking to them. They said, who's talking? We hear the voice. Are you there, sir? I said, I'm here. They said, are you talking? Where are you? You know? They could not see me because I said the dua. Why? Because the one working in the bank, he was a shaitan, obviously. So he can't see me. Like, what the heck? And then I put my ATM card in the front of him. He said, but I don't see you. How come? I see the card now. Because I entered, the bathroom of the bank first with my left foot, and I said a dua, which the prayer to Allah, and then I became invisible.
You're in the toilet, shaitan can't see you anymore. That's in a hadith.
Hadith,
right?
yeah.
If you don't say the dua,
now is the consequences. See what Muhammad, he don't make things out of nowhere. There is a serious problem here. He's helping you. If you don't say the prayer, the dua, which is like supplication, what will happen?
if you don't say the dua, what happens is the shaitan not only comes inside, but the hadith of Tirmidhi says he plays with your bowel.
Shaitan, he go inside your anus. Not only he come inside your anus, may Allah protect your anus, Muslims. He is playing with your anus now, like a diggy. Okay, and what happened? That explains why every Muslim anus came to call me is swelling. I mean, now I understand. Okay, what else? This is the smart Muhammad, not the mental illness Muhammad. The smart Muhammad.
He plays with the bowels. So you're inside there, you're thinking you're going to be out there in 5 minutes. He's taking you 20 minutes and you're still not halfway there.
See? You think it's going to be taking 2 minutes, 5 minutes? 20 minutes is not even, you're not starting because he blocked it. That's it, he's there. And I mean, do you even hear the music behind it, the holy music? Muslim, they add holy music. Suppose this is holy music. I mean, what the heck? This sounds like a graveyard. And the holy music now is about what? About a shit and bathroom and somebody playing with your anus. And we are playing the background music. Listen to the background music.
You know what? Because
I'm not going to say you Muslim, you must be touched because as you see, you're not being touched. You are played. Shaitan is inside your anus playing with you. And the funny, this is happening only to Muslims. Who is a Muslim when I take a camera and record a slow motion, all right? Like, don't enter the bathroom with your left foot. Prove to us, we can ask Lily that, I'm sure she like it. Prove to us that shaitan, you see, you can say shaitan is invisible, no problem. But we will see what's happening to your anus. We will see your anus is moving, especially if it's hairy, Harry Potter. This is Muhammad, the smart Muhammad. Who is a Muhammad that would like to join us? Until now, zero. But all of this can be nothing. But we have proofs that Muhammad, he was mentally ill from their books. How we can prove it? The Muhammadan, they line up to debate people like the ex-Muslim, with his name, Ahmad, somebody I saw in the text today saying, how come those people, they don't call me, they don't dare to call me? They knew. Let us read what happened to Muhammad. And how we can prove that Muhammad was suffering from mental illness from their books. This is al-Bukhari. This is al-Bukhari. Have you ever heard of a prophet of God needed a surgery to install a dish of wisdom in his chest and in his nerves and his vein? Read carefully. So Jibreel cut open, this is a real plastic surgery in real time, 1400 years ago. Before Muhammad been taken to heaven, Jibreel opened the part of his body from here to here. The fact this is a lie. It says to the to his chest. No, I can show you even more stories. Says all the way to his testicles. But we will go there. We will show more hadith. And then he took all the material out. I like the material, by the way. I mean, look, this is scientific study. The material. He took it where? He took it out. So when Muhammad now, his chest and his stomach is open, Jibreel, he cut open the chest of Muhammad and his abdomen, and he washed it with Zamzam. With Zamzam, you cannot wash it anywhere. With Zamzam, it have to be in that water, which is full of arsenic. Then he washed it with Zamzam water with his own hands. Looks, Jibreel is doing laundry in the old style, like the way your grandmother, my grandmother used to do it, with his hands. Yeah, he's an angel, not with his wings. I thought Muhammad, he said that Jibreel have 600 wings. Now he is washing it with his hands. Maybe the hands wings. We. Till he cleansed the inside of his body. Man, full of, excuse my language. And then golden tray contained a golden bowl full of belief and wisdom. Now, who is a Muslim would like to call me and say to me, my prophet was not mentally ill and stupid? Otherwise, I never heard that somebody is a prophet of God. His God need to do some fixing and repair and install wisdom. Who is a Muhammadan? Would like to tell me why Muhammad need a plastic surgery? Because this is really a plastic surgery. The purpose of it is a beautification, correction, body modification, as you see. The Quran speak about multiple words. Yeah, I can show you about the multiple words. Why you don't talk me Israfil? By the way, your name is Israfil. Do you want to show you what your Prophet Muhammad he said about Israfil? You would die laughing. Allah, he put his book, his tablet, between the eyes of Israfil. And the distance between his eyebrows is 500 years. Prophet Muhammad, why Allah he put the book, the tablet of Allah between the eyebrows of Israfil? So he cannot look at it. Hey Israfil, what about you call me so we can talk about the topic you chosen? I challenge you. Multiple words. You're a stupid Muhammad. He says the earth has 7 layers, and every layer there is a creature living in it. This is the multiple words. Hello? This is why the Quran, it says Rabbul Alameen. What Alameen mean? Call me so we can laugh. We have all the laundry of Muhammad. Anyway, we go back to our topic. If Muhammad is not stupid, what was the purpose and the reason to install a dish of wisdom in Muhammad's chest? And not only that, Muhammad needed a lot of wisdom, to the point, it says here, and then the wisdom was brought, and then Gabriel stuffed his chest and throat, blood vessels with it. Do you see it? Do you see it? What this story here proves, that Muhammad is really stupid and mentally ill. Why? Because this is a story mentioned by Muhammad after the plastic surgery to make him smart. Are you with me, guys? This is the story of the smart guy after the surgery, the wise man now. See, Muhammad was so dumb before the surgery. Now he have a whole golden dish, a huge one, sent from Allah, from the refrigerator of Allah. And they stuff it in his throne and his blood vessels and his throat and his chest. And yet Muhammad, he mentioned this story. Do you see how wise he is? That means he's so wise now. And because he is wise, he tells a story. This story is not a stupid story. It's not even good for kids. No, this is after the surgery. This is when Muhammad becomes smarter. He come with this story. Who is a Muhammadan can call us and say to us that Muhammad was smart and he is not mentally ill? If you say he was not mentally ill, so why Allah doing a plastic surgery to install believe and believe? Guys, have you ever heard of faith and wisdom? They are coming in dishes. Dishes. This is literally a golden dish full. You see, this is not my words. This is not my translation. This is not my website. This is not my Arabic book. This is their words. And the Muslim, they keep saying everything about Prophet Muhammad is documented. I'm so happy to hear that. As you see, it's documented. And we are laughing. Nobody need to post my Skype. My Skype is in the info of the video. Every time I go live, if you click at the info, you will see my Skype. Very easy. It's in the info. And my Skype is open. And if you call me, and you can prove to me that Muhammad was smart, I will send you a free golden bowl full of belief and wisdom. Who wanna do it? Anyone? And this is very authentic hadith. As you see, this is al-Bukhari. This is al-Bukhari. The game of weak and strong. You know, the Muslims always, they try to escape the immunity and the stupidity of their prophet. So anything you show them, they say, this is not accepted. It doesn't say that, CP. Who is a Muhammadan would like to call me and explain to me what was the reason to upgrade the wisdom of Muhammad if he was not so stupid? Why Allah did not send a dish of faith, belief, and wisdom to Moses? The answer is very simple. Moses is a Jew, he is smart. Why Allah did not do the same to Abraham? The answer is very simple. Abraham is not a Muslim. He's smart. Why Allah did not do that to Isaac, Jacob, Isa, as they call him? According to the Quran, Isa, they claim that Isa is Jesus. He was born with wisdom. Would you dare to step into the ring with Khattab or Tits? My friend, would they dare to step to my ring so we can make them shish kebab? And let me tell you something. You know, your Khattab and your Tate, they can win a game because it's a game, but in reality they will be dead in 2 seconds. Just let us see how they do when they fight in the street. This is a game, you stupid. There's a guy between them always. Let us see what they can do in the street. Can you step to We saw the hero of Chechnya, Kadarov, how they got, like, I mean, the Ukrainian, they wiped them out of the ground. They're on like cats and dogs. What is the guy want to take, he want to take the capital of Ukraine, Kiev, in 22 days? What happened to the guy want to take Bahamut in 2 days? What happened? Where, but shish kebab, hummus. They grew a beard, short time, they showed themselves wearing gadget, they don't even know how to use it. And when the real fighter came to them, bye-bye. Bye-bye. The show is over. We saw you. We saw you in Syria. We saw you in Lebanon. We saw you in Iraq. We saw you. All of you are potatoes. We demolished you. Anyway, we go back to our topic. My friend, focus with me, focus. Obviously, you are just like your prophet who need a dish of wisdom so you can speak wiser. Please don't buy Budweiser unless you are a Muhammadan. Who is a Muhammadan would like to call us and show us? Huh? That we are wrong. Yeah, those games you see in TV, those are not, this is not a real fight. Actually, most of them already, they set up, like they do, because they do gambling, they set up who will win, Like there is the manager of the fight, usually. Both of them, they have to agree to, to lose. Not in the all cases, but sometimes they do it. However, this is just a game. But real fight is where people die like rats. Go right now and search how many champions they got killed after a fight with somebody. Simple. They call them champion. I call them champagne. Who dare to call me? Anyone? Why Allah? And by the way, here we have a serious question. How come Allah, He sent an angel I wanted to see, love, what you're doing, ex-Muslim now, Christian here. Thank God, CP, God bless you. Okay, we have somebody who left Islam. That's wonderful. I just received this message. Happy for you, my friend. Who's next? How come Allah, He needed to send His angels to fix mental health issue of Muhammad? He is obviously not wise. He's stupid. And he don't have faith. He's a pagan. So how Allah he fixed it? He sent them 2 angels, and then they cut the chest of Muhammad all the way to his balls, and then they installed a dish of faith and dish of wisdom. Any Muhammadan. Another stupid thing, Muhammad, to show you that he is mentally ill, that when he went to the 7th heaven, he found where the Nile River and Euphrates is coming from. Yes, brother. When he arrived to the 1st heaven, he saw 2 rivers. Prophet Muhammad, because he is a person who likes geography, he's taking notes. Behold, he saw 2 flowing rivers while he was in the nearest sky. He asked, what are these 2 rivers? Oh, Jibreel. Jibreel, he said, Prophet Muhammad asked me, what is those 2 rivers? I said to him, these are the sources of Nile, of Euphrates and another river. Now you tell me, if Muhammad is not so smart and not so dummy, no, and not so idiot, no, and not so liar, no, and not so imaginary person, no, and not full of, I don't want to use that word, full of fictions, no. How in the world he come to the conclusion that the Nile River and the Euphrates, they are coming from the sky, brother? Really? And here you see, it says here, the source. What source? Okay. Where it says the word source? It says here is the branch of the Nile River. Branch. The Nile, this is where it's coming from. And here you need to ask yourself, did Muhammad really go to the heaven in the sky, or he went to Ethiopia and he went to Turkey? Like a Greek. Respect Zakir Naik. I respect him all the time. With him, breath. First of all, you are a liar. You don't respect me, and you made fun of me. Zakir Naik, I'm not making fun of you. I'm just saying what you say. With him, breath. If you say my say, I don't really accept it. But only what you understand, some spice to what I say. I add what? Some spice to what I say. I add the spice. Exactly. Okay, Zakir, listen. You're a prophet. Allah, he installed a dish of wisdom and a dish of faith in his chest and in his vein. How you explain that to me? You're a doctor, don't you? Give them breath. It's very simple. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he was very smart, but Allah wanted to be smarter. So Allah said himself, I'm going to abrogate Prophet Muhammad. As an example, the company that call you, they say, sir, do you want to abrogate your bucket? What? The company, they call me and they say to me, do you want to abrogate your package? Exactly. And what does have to do with our topic? This is exactly what Allah to do with Muhammad. What? Speak slowly, man. I cannot follow with you. So Allah said to himself, I'm going to abrogate Prophet Muhammad. And now I'm going to make him the smartest in the whole world. Okay, so you want to make him the smartest in the whole world. Exactly. So Allah is in a big nest full of gold, full of silver. You forgot what? Full of gold? Give them friends. I didn't say full of gold. No, you said full of gold. Okay, maybe by mistake you said full of gold. It's not me who said that, it's you who said that. Give them friends. I said it's full of wisdom. Okay. No, you said full of gold. I swear by Allah, I did not say full of gold. Okay, Zakir Naik is recorded. Give them friends. You're a liar, and I don't care what is recorded or what is not. It said it's full of wisdom. Okay, no problem. So is it why Allah sent the dish full of wisdom to Muhammad? Why he was dumb? Because friends, respect yourself. Respect yourself. May Allah curse you. I know somebody. He made fun of Prophet Muhammad. Do you know what happened to him? Yeah, what happened? I know. Do you know what happened? He became a president, Trump. Okay, change the topic. Hey Muslims, this is your Zakir Naik. He found the Nile River in the sky and the Euphrates, and you receive a dish of faith and wisdom. So now Muhammad, his faith source is a dish, and Jabril, he stuffed it in his chest. Josh saying, you have no right to badmouth Islam when your Bible is just as silly. I don't know, Josh, you're stupid. You change your name, call yourself Muhammad. So how my book is a stupid, silly, and the Quran confirm it, you stupid. Isn't it the Quran says, مُصَدِّقًا لِمَا مَعَهُمْ? Josh, change your name to Jahsh. You know what Jahsh mean? Donkey. This is your Quran. Don't use names that have nothing to do with you. This is your Quran. So if my book is funny, that means the Quran is stupid again. So now here we go. You are saying to me, don't badmouth. Isn't it? This is a stupid Quran in chapter 2. As an example, not limited. Number 89 says, when come to them the Jews, a book which is the Quran, confirming what is with them. And by the way, it doesn't say the Jews. This is additional. See, the Muslim, they add things here, it's not there. Those are the people of the book. The Christian and the Jews. You are not a Muslim? Well, you are a donkey still. Because if you are not a Muslim, and you are saying to me, I have no right to badmouth Islam, but Islam is bad-mouthing you for not being Muslim. So you must be a certified donkey. Because why you are angry about bad-mouth Islam, saying the truth about it, when Islam describe you as the less than an animal, just because you are the Muslim. You have, no point except being stupid. You must be a person who votes for Joe Biden, maybe. Don't fail on the stage, and you are not able to stand up. Do we have any Muhammadan there to call us and tell us why Allah decided to do plastic surgery for the Prophet, who was the first person who joined Discovery Channel, and he found where the Nile River and where the Euphrates is coming from. And look, Muhammad was the first man who discovered that woman is a shaitan. She come as a shaitan, she leave as a shaitan. Yet Muhammad, he promised the Muslims 72 shaitan at least. I mean, she is a shaitan. And what is the reward for the Muhammadan if they believe in Allah? To sleep with the shaitan, a lot of shaitan. Who is a Muhammadan would like to join us? Mayday, mayday. How do you do? Shame on Muhammad, shame on you if you don't call me to make you barbecue. Huh? I'm just pointing my hypocrisy. I don't know. You see, just to show you what you said is stupid. So I'm assuming that you are. So are you an atheist, Mr. Josh? Are you an atheist, my friend? If you're an atheist, tell me it's okay. It's okay. I mean, it's not. I mean, your mom, she did that to you, maybe. I'm just pointing out your hypocrisy. The Bible has a creationism. Well, we believe in creationism, you stupid donkey. You believe in what? You used to be a paramecium, and then you have a nose now? You're stupid. You believe in theory, you don't believe anything, you are just stupid. We believe in creation because simply everything has the signature of a same creator. This is why you see, if you look at the cat, if you look at the dog, if I look at you, without looking at donkeys, I will see that you have too much similarity to cats and rats. How do you explain that? The answer is very simple. You are made in the same manufacturer by the same maker. We go to the second topic. The Bible believe the doctrine of original sin. You are a certified donkey again. Do you know what original sin mean? Original sin mean there's a man, his name is Adam, commits sin, that's it, and he was kicked out of it. But we people, we did not do the original sin. No, only, and that's what original sin mean. You're a stupid donkey monkey. You do not know what are you talking about. Did you change your diaper today? You did not. It's not your fault, it's your mom. And then you say, Noah flood, I can search right now in 2 seconds. I will find that the scientists, donkeys like you, they said that the whole earth was covered by water in certain time. Yes, brother, yes. Search. Do you know how to use Google? You don't know how to use Google. You are an atheist. Because atheists are used by Google. They don't use Google. That makes sense. And then you says, etc. I like the etc. As an example, your mom is not your mother according to you because you're an animal. So when the last time you had sex with your mother, etc. If you say to me you don't want to have sex with your mother, you need to explain to me why. Aren't you just an animal? So you want, you take from the Christians the value of what is right, what's wrong. Can you tell the people here why you don't want to have sex with your mom? Don't tell me she's ugly. Come on. Stupid. So those atheists, they ask them, do you have sex with your sister? You say, hey, well, you are insulting me? Okay, your mom. You are insulting me again. Okay, so why you don't want to have sex with your mom? As long as you're an animal. Have you seen an animal, he don't have sex with his mother? Correct? Since when the animals, they have a value of like, mom, hey mom, can I have sex with you? Stupid. We laugh at you. So you cannot live without us. You talk about what makes sense and what does not make sense. But in reality, you take from us to make you, like, what make you feel like you are a human. But the rest of the day, you like to feel like an animal. By the way, are you wearing a skirt or a paint, Because you don't even know what is a girl, and you are talking about it, it makes sense. What is a woman? I will tell you what is a woman. Do you like to call me? I don't talk to atheists, by the way, but maybe I can, I can take you for a snack. What is a woman? I mean, have you ever heard that after thousands of years of human history, you stupid atheists, you do not know what is women? I will tell you what is a woman. I do not need to go far, Are you going to call me? We are proud of it. We are proud of it. Oh, there's a song. Here we go. See, I can show you what is a woman. Can you show me what is a woman? So you stupid people, you claim that you have a brain, but in reality you don't. You are confused who is a man, who is a woman, men wearing skirt, and the man wearing skirt and the women wearing the pant. I have been fanned for a year while I really think you should start more charitable to your enemies. Turn the cheek. We are Christians. Tiffany, I am not what you think. I am a crusader. If not the crusader, you will be a Abdul, a slave of the Muslims long time ago. And you do not understand the Bible because simply teaching of Jesus that people can beat you. There was a law in the time of the Roman where if somebody hit you in a certain cheek, he'd go to jail. So Jesus was teaching them, use the law. Otherwise, Jesus, the same person, he said, the one who don't have a sword, go and buy one. So the priest who taught you about turn the cheek is an idiot. And I'm sure you never heard that Jesus said that the one who don't have a sword, go and buy one. You never heard of it, don't you? They want to show always Jesus. Those are the Christian hippies. You know the hippies? Jesus, he gave hugs to everybody. Let me hug you. Can I hug you? This is not Christianity, and this is a big fat lie. Only donkeys, they believe in that. Jesus, he flipped tables on people. Jesus called them evildoers. He called them serpents. He was speaking to the Jews. Evil. Sons of Satan. So what are you talking about? Are you sure you did read what Jesus said? I did not even get close to what Jesus said. I'm not calling the Muslim son of serpent. Jesus did. This is what happened when those hippies, they go to hippie churches who they have nothing to do with the Christianity, and they teach them that Jesus, he used to have a ring in the ear and a ring in the nose, and he used to give hugs to everybody, and he colored his forehead with some red orange hair, and he have a tattoo says I love you. That is not Christianity. Those are fools who destroyed you. If you don't like to listen to me, you can leave. Please don't forget to close the door. Do we have any Muhammadan? Read more science book. You are confused one. My friend Josh, I did really read books. As an example, I don't want to be harsh with you, as Tiffany, she said. I just wrote up, I saw a book yesterday, and the book was saying how to block somebody in YouTube because he is annoying and stupid. I asked you to call me, you don't want to call me. I gave you an answer, you gave me no answer. You are asking me to read science book. Science book says Big Bang. Here we go. This is my bang for you. If you don't believe in the Big Bang, I will make you believe in it today. Here we go. Here we go. Hide this user. You want to call me and be a man. Otherwise, you are a mosquito. And you have no place here. All right. If you don't like what I say, why you stay here? Don't be stupid. And if you say that Jesus was not harsh, that is stupid of you. Jesus was very harsh because he was saying the truth. This is why he was killed. If he was a hypocrite like you, giving hugs to everybody, nobody would crucify him. If he was politically correct with the rabbis, they will not take him to the cross. He was exposing them. He was demolishing them. This is why Jesus was crucified. Who is a Muhammadan would like to call me and prove to me that Muhammad is not mentally ill? Mentally ill. Mentally ill is good, by the way. This is new English. Anyone? You have to I'm going to have to unsubscribe. You have changed so much. Oh, Tiffany. Before you go, can you give me a hug? You hurt my feeling. Do you like to call me in Skype so we can cry together? I changed so much. Stephanie, everybody will laugh at you because this is how I talk since I was a kid, you idiot. I used to be fired from school every day. In fact, in the high school, I was fired from all the schools in the country. All the schools. You changed. Don't tell that to my mom. She will die laughing. You've been changed as if she was my wife and she knew how I used to be. People, they are watching me for the last 20 years and you're saying to be changed? Since when? Christian Prince, I'm going to unsubscribe. I ask people to unsubscribe every broadcast. Hey guys, don't forget to unsubscribe because Allah will give you double reward. You subscribe and then unsubscribe because Allah, that subscribing to me is a bad deed. But when you unsubscribe, Allah will give you a double reward because you delete the bad deed. So unsubscribe, subscribe, unsubscribe, subscribe. Stupid people, you are talking to me. I will wipe the floor with you with stupidity. Don't try to be smart. Did you know they don't dare to call me because they knew I'm going to whip the floor with them? And now you are claiming to be Christian. You are no Christian. The people have spoken. You are no good. Israfil, he believe in democracy. I don't know, Israfil. I have 100,000 subscribers in this account, 110,000 subscribers in the other account, and one person you don't want like I saying, and you are saying people have spoken. And look, as long people have spoken, still you are here, you donkey. You must be mental. So I'm not good, and you are coming here to listen to me. That's so deep. That's so deep, brother. Very deep. Do we have any Muhammadan? Muhammad was right? No, actually, let me show you. Muhammad, he said, Allah said to Muhammad, if you have a question, if you have a doubt about Islam, ask Christian Prince. Let me show it to you in the Quran. Additional prove Muhammad to be mental. Because how the Christians are wrong, and then his God saying, if you have a doubt about Islam, ask Christian Prince. Chapter 10, verse number 94. Read with me, read and die laughing. Look at the heck is that. What the heck? Muhammad, he have a doubt about his religion? He have a doubt? What the heck? Muhammad himself, he don't believe he's a prophet? You know my cousin Shakespeare? He is the first one who wrote the book. It's called To Fart or Not to Fart. That is the question. I think Muhammad, he had it. And he say, I'm prophet, he fart. He say, I'm not prophet, he fart again. So prophet, not prophet, prophet, not prophet, prophet, not prophet. So Allah get busy. So he said to him, Muhammad, give me a break, man. If you have a doubt that you are a prophet, go and ask the Christians. Additional proof that Muhammad is mentally ill. How you are a prophet? Listen carefully. This is not a guy who is going to believe in the religion. He is the prophet of the religion. And he himself, he have a doubt about himself being a prophet. Any Muhammadan? If there is any Muhammadan who would like to join us live on air, my Skype is open. Was Muhammad mentally ill or was not? Another proof that Muhammad was mentally ill. Let us go. Actually, we have endless numbers of them. Some of them we mentioned already, some we did not. I didn't know what to mention to you. If you see somebody taking a shower with dead dogs and women blood from period and garbage, how do you explain that to me? Healthy person or mentally ill? Is that my statement? Is that da'if hadith? No, it says sahih. Look, it says sahih. You see the word sahih? Sahih. The one in bold. Al-hukm sahih. We saw the Muslim video speaking about farting, break your prayer. Yet Muhammad, he go and he wash with dead dogs, little tiny water in the size of a jacuzzi, and this water is coming from garbage. It is a water coming from the house. As people wash dishes, go to a little tiny location in the town, small village of Mecca, and that is the well of Bida'ah. This is why they call it well of Bida'ah. Bida'ah is garbage. So in the well of Bida'ah, which is the well of garbage, was well which into menstrual clothes, dead dogs, stinking things were thrown. You see, we are in the desert. Nobody will throw garbage in water unless this water is already used. It's not a well of water. Maybe one day it used to be a well of water. If he is not, and this is after Allah, he made for him a surgery and he installed wisdom. Yani Muhammadan, it was said, O Messenger of Allah, you perform ablution from a well which the body of dogs, menstrual rags, and garbage are throwing? The wise prophet answered and he said, water is pure and is not made impure by anything. Who can come with such a wisdom unless he is a person who had already plastic surgery from Allah? Let us face it. Since Allah, he installed a dish of faith and a dish of wisdom, the Prophet is acting so weird because now he is so wise. In other way, he's a genius. In other way, he's a genie. Yes. So the genie Muhammad, he is so smart. He been taught by his God. If you see the Arab themselves, I mean, the Bedouin, they used to take a shower once a year, maybe. This is what my grandfather told me. You know, as I'm an Arab, I asked him, like, when the last time you took a shower? He said, you know, which means, like, don't even mention it. You don't remember, you know? So, the water is pure. And the people are asking, even the Arab who take a shower once a year, because water is rare, they said to him, are you washing yourself, you idiot? Would water have bodies of dogs? I mean, dogs, not one dog, dogs. And women rags from menstruation and stinking garbage in it. The Prophet, he got the answer ready. Stupid people. First of all, my name is Ali Dawa and I know best. Water is pure and nothing make it impure, proven scientifically. Who can come with this unless he is genius? Otherwise, genius. Do we have any Muhammadan? Until now, 0 Muhammadan texting me. The only one who was upset is Israfil and Tiffany. Any Muhammadan? I mean, it's hard to make the voice of Aydawa. You know, I'm a person full of testosterone. You want me to make a voice of a girl? That would be very hard. Who is a Muhammadan? Hello? Water is always pure. And then the Muslim, they make videos about the Prophet teaching us hygienes. What? What? Hygienes? Are you what? And then they say that the Prophet, if we listen to, there's a guy, his name Dr. Sabil Ahmad. You know, I made a video for him, first video, second video, third video, 5 videos, 7 videos, challenge him to come and call me the coward. All of them didn't hear me. But if apostate prophet or David Wood, when I debate them, they will line up right away. Do we have any Abdul? Hygiene, yeah. No, in my English is hygienes, you know, because Muhammad was wearing jeans at that time. There's tons of videos about Prophet, and you know, Prophet, he taught us how to fight Corona. How, brother? He says, if you do sneeze, cover your mouth, you stupid liar. This is not what he said. Your Prophet, he was talking about if you open your mouth, Shaitan, he jump in your mouth, not for a health purpose. I mean, do you see how they lie? Let us see. Okay, that's fine. The hadith. Science. This is after Muhammad, you know, he had the plastic surgery. So imagine Muhammad before the surgery. Let's see. You know, I'm really upset that if I do yawning, Shaitan, not only he jump in our mouth, the filthy Shaitan, he laugh at us loud. Can you believe it? And this is the statement of Prophet Muhammad after the surgery. This is after he gets smarter. The Messenger of Allah said, sneeze is from Allah. Allah, he loves sneezing and he dislike yawning. I mean, look at the title of the chapter. Can you believe it? You can make a movie about this chapter. What about we make a movie, we call it Let Us Sneeze for the Sake of Allah. In fact, long time ago, I opened a chat room in Palto. I opened in the Islamic section. I called it Let Us Sneeze and Make Allah Happy, something like that. I don't remember the exact title, but it's like Let Us Sneeze for the Sake of Allah, something like that. And then the Muslim, they went to Paltalk and they asked Paltalk to shut down my chat room. I start negotiating with the company. I says, why I need to shut it down? This is what the Prophet said. All I'm asking them to come in the mic, sneeze. Let's make Allah happy. Allah love those who sneeze. He hate those who do yawning. I'm trying to make Allah happy. What the problem? Achoo. So in the time of the flu, Allah will be very ticklish. My friend, I will laugh when you are punished by Allah SAWT. Yeah, you know, Muhammad, why Allah cannot punish me now? And in the same time, you will be happy and you will be laughing when you are punished by Allah. SWT? What is that? SWT? Susu? Wicked? Tits? You Muslims add something stupid. What is SWT? I mean, I'm waiting for you. Tell me, honestly. Hey, people, don't you want to know what SWT mean? Allah is SWT. What is SWT mean? Sewage? What is that? Go. I'm waiting. What is that? How in the world anyone he add to the name of his God something? What happened, Muhammad? Mahmoud. Your name is Mahmoud. Hold on. Your name is Mahmoud, Quran 21:17? No way. Are you serious? You are Quran 21:17? Let us go there. Man, you are priceless, brother. You are coming from chapter number 21? No way. That is something. Okay. How Abraham he found that they are an angel, brother? Okay, hold on. Let us see. We will go. We will go with the verses. Let us go here. I want to go to the verse you are coming from. If we wanted an amusement, we could have found it within us. This is your name. If Allah want to take a wife, he will take it from us. And you choosing from all the Quran this verse to put it next to your name. But you just prove that Allah is not one. And there's many Allah, and Allah want to marry a woman or sleep with the women from us. Prove me wrong. Do you dare to call me and prove me wrong? What do you think, guys? Do you think this Muhammadan dare to call me and prove me wrong? He is the one who chosen the name to be the chapter. He put it next to his name. Don't change your name now. Too late. How Allah is one God, and then if you want to choose a partner, it's not a wife? I'm a liar? You hurt my feeling now. Thank God I'm a man, not a woman. Like Lady Dawa, otherwise I would be crying. Okay, let's see. Maybe we have a Muslim. Hold on. Let us see. Maybe we have a brave Muslim. You never know. Maybe we got lucky. Hello? Why you are changing your voice? You are changing your voice. What is that? You're trying to find me? Okay, what do you want to say to us? What do you think about the verse on the screen?
You got to understand one thing. You have your opinions about Islam.
Okay.
But right now, because of everything you're doing, you're causing my family a lot of trouble.
What happened?
Yes, everything started with my kid. He started watching your videos.
Okay.
And then one day, he insulted me saying that Muhammad is a donkey.
You are a fake Muslim. You are not a Muslim.
No.
That's good. I don't have time for people faking it and the stupid. Get lost. Who is a real Muslim when I call me? No, he's not Muslim. He's just an idiot. Hey, Mahmoud, are you going to call me? Anyone he will do this, faking to be a Muslim, I have no respect for you. You know? That's stupid. Do we have any Muhammadan there to call me? Hey Mahmoud, come on, call me. You are the one who chose in this verse. How Muhammad he claimed that he have one God, yet, and you said this is not a wife. Guys, did he say that? He said, doesn't say a wife. He said that, right? I took a screenshot for it. What if I show you that it is a wife? In fact, it's not even a wife. It's just a woman for fun. A hooker. Do you want to debate me about it? You know what? I know you will never call me. Why are you changing topic now? Or you, Quran 928? My friend, Quran 928 is not even for Muslim. This is for the Jews. This is what said by Moses. You are certified idiot like your prophet. According to your stupid Quran, Muhammad is quoting Moses. Mental, again. I never saw a Muslim, he knew what he's talking about. But don't change the topic. You said this is not about a wife, you are a liar. Well, we can just change the translator. Huh? What do you think? I just changed the translator. I did not change the book. Huh? Guys, does it say wife? Does it say wife? It says wife, right? Had we intended to take a pastime, i.e., a wife or a son, because in order to have a son, you have to have a wife, etc., we could surely have taken it from us. You said it doesn't say that, CP. Your Islamic website, who is the translator? Let us see. Is that a Christian Prince? No. Hilali, Muhammad Hilali and Muhammad Khan. You have two Muhammad. So who is the liar, Mahmoud? This is the verse you choose for us. If Allah want to take a wife, he will take it from us. That means he have people from his kind to take. He said from us. You see, when you ask the Muslim why Allah keeps saying us, they say to you, he speaks like majestic, which is very funny because look like Allah is not satisfied with being one. So he like to be sound many, fake many. You know, fake many? When kings, they say us because simply there is many. The king, he ruled by his name and the name of the nobles who selected him to be the king. The king is not the king just by himself. So when he say we, he's speaking about him and his council and the nobles who they accepted him to be a king. When Allah, he say we, and the Muslim, they say Allah speaking like a majestic king, that is stupid because Allah, obviously, he don't like to be I, and he is not satisfied with I, so he prefer fake we. Because if he is not we, and you add us and we to your name, that is still fake. How you can be majestic by lying? Do we have any Muhammadan? As you see, we prove in 2 seconds, and we can open the interpretation. In fact, the verse proving that Allah is a man, because he want to take a wife, and those wives, if we go to the tafsir, we will find that they are the virgins. And what is the virgins? They are a human, created for Allah, followers, a human like him. And now Mahmoud, he will play dead. Allah want a partner with we. Who are they? Female. And they are from us. Do we have any Muhammadan want to prove me wrong about Muhammad? You see, we are examining the mental health of Muhammad, and obviously this person is totally in chaos. Let us see another example of Muhammad health issue, mental health issue. You see, if somebody have a mental health issue, we can't make fun of him because that's not his fault. But this guy, he deceived millions and millions by his mental health. So he is not really the target as much. The target is to save the followers from a stupid, mentally ill person. If we go, like now we mentioned to you this, that Allah liked the one who sneezed, he hated the one who yawned, and shaitan, he jump inside his opening if you do yani. Can we say that Muhammad is a smart, intelligent being, or he is being stupid when he said that? Is that a statement of someone smart? If I come to you and I claim to be a prophet and I say, my God, he liked the one who sneeze, and he disliked the one who do yawning, and when you yawn, shaitan jump inside your mouth and he laugh at you. Be honest with me, Muslims, what you will say about my statement. Just be honest. You will laugh at me. You will make tons of videos about me to humiliate me. Is that correct, people? You see the hypocrisy? If a person right now, he claimed that he's a prophet and he said this, and Muhammad did not say that, the Muslim, they will die laughing at him, they will make videos about him, they will smear him, they will publish it. Look at the funny, stupid prophet. He appears suddenly claiming to be a prophet, and look, he said his God said to him, Allah like yawning, like sneezing. Allah more honor, more bigger, not for him to have a son. I told you it's all about size. Okay, I will go with you. Allah, he cannot have a son, he is big. Is that why Jesus have no sons? Why Jesus has no sons and wives in the Quran? I'm going with you. Allah does not have a wife and he don't have a son. Well, that is the description of Jesus, because Jesus, he never had a wife and he don't have sons. Are you going to worship Jesus now? Low IQ, stupidity. And you know, if Allah, he is higher than having a son, why he is saying, if we would like to have a wife, we will take it from us. If he is higher than that, you see, he just said, I will take it from us. If we would like, I will take it from us. So is your God is stupid? Jesus is the only prophet. You're answering the question. You said that God is higher than having a son or having a wife. Jesus never had a wife and never had a son. He is a miracle of Allah, prove it. Allah could not do any miracle of Jesus. You see, the Muslims, they lie to us. They say that Jesus himself is the miracle of God, aka Allah. But the God of Islam, he cannot do anything Jesus did. In fact, he's an idiot. As an example, he explained the earth as a flat, and the sun goes every day to take a dip in a muddy, murky water, and the baby is made from the backbone sperm, and women have a sperm coming from her ribs. So if Allah is God, shouldn't he knew at least, I mean, if he's the creator who created Jesus, shouldn't he knew how a baby is created? I never met a Muslim who's smart, to be honest with you. I'm not insulting anyone. Never, never. The only smart Muslim is the one who is left Islam already or is in his way to leave Islam. In fact, I can show you videos of Muslims, scholars saying that a Muslim should not use his brain, because if he does, he will leave Islam. In fact, this is in the Quran. If we go in the Quran, we will find this. Let us see. In the stupid Quran, we have tons of verses, hilarious. But just to give an example, sorry, I'm making you blind now. O who you believe, ask not about things which, if made plain to you, may cause you trouble. But if you ask them while the Quran is being revealed, they will be made plain to you. So what the purpose of the Quran? Verse number 2, because there's a narration before you, they ask the same question and they become disbelievers. Do you see it? And now if I go right now and talk about a Muslim, he should tie his brain the same as he tie a donkey. Am I going to find the video? I will. Let me see. Here we go. I found one. A Muslim, he should tie his hair, he should tie his brain the same as he tie a donkey. Am I lying? Anyone who speak Arabic, he understand. In fact, the title, let me use Google translation. Hold on. At least for the title. Give me a second. Every Muslim should tie his brain the same as you tie a donkey. When you come to Allah, you don't use your brain. You don't. You will be in trouble. Otherwise, you cannot come to Allah. Okay, I use Google translation for the title. Muhammad Hussein Yaqub, Sheikh. The mind is the donkey. No, translation is not really accurate. And here is a comment. And according to Sheikh Muhammad Hussein Yaqub, the donkey must be tied before thinking about religion. Translation is not accurate. He's speaking about the mind is a donkey, and you must tie up your donkey, which is your brain, before you think about religion. This is what the Muslims do when they teach their kids. The brain is a donkey, and you have to tie up your donkey. Because if you don't tie up your donkey, you will leave Islam. Do we have any Muhammadan he did not tie up his donkey yet? Oh, we are talking about a donkey. I'm not going to mention the story of Muhammad asking the donkey if he liked females, and then turned to be that the donkey is a gay. He said to him, oh, I don't like females. Have you ever heard of a donkey he is a gay? A donkey, he don't like females. Why? However, there's a nicer story about the buraq, the donkey which took Muhammad to fly. When Muhammad wanted to ride the donkey, this donkey, he don't want Muhammad to ride him. And then Jibril said to him, shame on you, donkey. Do you know who is this? This is the Prophet Muhammad. The donkey, he put his head down, full of shame. He didn't know that this is Prophet Muhammad. In the beginning, he didn't want him to join him. The second he heard that he is the Prophet of Allah, Muhammad himself, he felt so much ashamed of himself. And the funny is that this donkey, he have a face of a human. Any Abdul? Let us see if I can find this hadith. This one will be fun. Hold on. But if we can find it. No, there we go. It's not exist in this website. Let us see this one. Muhammad, he don't lie. Look at this. Look at this story. Beautiful story. Full of reality. Al-Buraq was brought to Prophet. Allah pray on him, not for him. Saddled and reigned, but he shed from him. Can you believe it? So Jibreel said to him, you do this to Muhammad? You stupid donkey, you do this to Muhammad? By Allah, there is no one more honorable to your Lord than him. The donkey, when he heard this, his ass started sweating and dripping. What do you think about this story? It must be true. Mahmoud, put yourself in the shoes of this donkey. The Prophet will ride you, and I know you love it. You do not know that this is the Prophet Muhammad, and you refuse to let him sit in the top of you. And then the angel Jibreel says to you, shame on you, you stupid donkey, son of Muta. You stupid donkey a-hole. Do you know what are you doing? Do you know that this is the most important person to Allah? The donkey, he heard this. Oh boy. No, what the heck I did? What I did? You have no idea what he is doing. Must be true story. If there is any witness for the stories of Muhammad, nobody. Who was there? Nobody. Who saw it? Nobody. Yeah, I'm opening my heart to the beauty of Islam, exactly. Any Muhammadan? I mean, name for me one thing Muhammad, he said, is not stupid. Installing the dish of wisdom. Muhammad take shower with dead dogs. Okay, hold on, we have endless stories. I mean, time is not helping me. It's already 1 hour and 36 seconds. I promised myself to make my video short, which is usually 7-8 hours only. And you know, the funny is, after I finish my video, like the last video, I have somebody, he said he want to be hitting me. A person who left Islam. A person called me and he started showing me his ass and his penis. I mean, we spoke about tons of things, and then nobody have a comment to make in the chat. I mean, can you look how the comment is coming like rain in the chat? The second we finish here, nobody make a comment, as if I said nothing. They heard nothing. They're dead. Chat, they are heroes. The chat cannot stop. Even we have to make it stop. After we finish, they are gone. Which means there's a lot of people coming here for a chat. That's why I get upset. I want people to learn. I want people to see the truth. I want people to help me to spread the truth. I want people to think with me, not only me thinking for you. And I don't see that most of the time. There's only a few people. I know them by name. They are the same people who keep coming. They post verses from the Bible, from the Quran, refuting Muslims. The same few people. The rest, they are useless. Who is a Muslim here would like to join us? Until now, 0 Muslim is texting me. Any Muhammadan? Did the surgery help Muhammad? Obviously did not help. I mean, Muhammad after the surgery is just so stupid. As an example, Muhammad now decided to become a doctor. Muhammad, suddenly he become a doctor. A person, he come to Muhammad. And this is in Al-Bukhari, which is very authentic. Muhammad is the kind of a doctor, if he's stuck with the medicine, that's it, until he changed his mind about the new medicine. So a man came to the Prophet and said, my brother has some abdominal, sorry for the spelling the word wrong, I do it on purpose, not because I'm not speaking good English, absolutely not. Trouble. The Prophet said to him, let him drink honey. I mean, have you ever heard a person, a doctor like this? He claimed that Allah told him what the problem. He did not ask him, what else, tell me, what is your brother, what happened? No, just let him drink honey. The man came second time and said to the Prophet, well, he is getting more ill. He said to him, let him drink honey. He come third time and he said to him, he's getting more ill. I have done that. Then the Prophet shout and says, Allah has told the truth. And your brother's stomach is lying. And then the guy, so let him drink honey. The guy never came back, and the Muslim, they say he was cured. He never came back because Muhammad almost killed him. He just told him, your brother. I mean, have you ever heard of a doctor? You say to him, my stomach is hurting. You say to him, Allah told the truth and your stomach is lying? That is a serious doctor. Your stomach is lying and Allah told the truth. The guy, he make people in his pants. I said, he sometimes said the terrorist, he will order his terrorist gang to kill me now. Your stomach told a lie? And then a guy never come back, and the Muslim, they're saying he was cured. And here, if you ask guys, why Jesus, they say Muhammad is a prophet of Allah. Muslim, they say Jesus is a prophet of Allah. How come Jesus, he make the person cure without giving him honey? He did not need to come second time and third time. He did not need to scream at him and say to him, your stomach is lying. Muhammad, he is the best doctor in the world, sponsored by Allah. My friend, you, Jesus, he say Allah had abandoned how many versions of the Bible you have. Please do respect. Hey, Abdul, We have many versions of the Bible as a translation. However, you have many versions of what you call original. You see, Mahmoud, are you sure you are not working for Christian Prince and you are not paid by him? You see, you idiot, when the Christian, they say the King James Version, this is a translation of King James. So we have millions of translations, and you have the same, you have millions, so this is what version means. But however, let me show you, your prophet himself giving us another proof that Muhammad is mentally ill. Muhammad, because he cannot recite the same verse twice correctly, he been exposed to something very unique. Once, two Muslims they had a fight. And what the fight was? One Muslim, he recited the Quran, but he recited different from other Muslim, he heard it. So this Muslim, he said to the other Muslims, what are you doing? This is not how the Prophet said. The other guy, he said to him, I swear by Allah, Shin, this is how he did it. So they grab each other, and he took him to Muhammad. And there, Muhammad, he told the first one, you recite the verse. He did. He said to him, you are right, you are correct. He said to the other one, you recite the verses. He said, he recited. He said to him, you are correct too. How they can be correct? How the same verse have different words? Muhammad now need to fix it. Muhammad now need to duct tape it. Muhammad told them another lie to cover the previous lie that he's a prophet. That Allah, he sent me the Quran in 7 ways of recitation, which means 7 ways of different words. And what is that? How this happened? Nobody heard of that. Until those Muslims, they fight together. Nobody before heard. Muhammad never, this is why they are fighting. Nobody heard that Muhammad, he received Quran in 7 ways. 7 ways? Did Jesus receive his book in 7 ways? What about Moses, Ibrahim, Ishaq, Isaac, Jacob? Only Muhammad received 7 ways? That's deep. And the funny is the story which Muhammad, he made up, showing you how stupid he is, even though they did the surgery for him. He claimed that when Jibreel came to him to give him the Quran, Muhammad said to him, I beg your Allah pardon, my people are so stupid, they cannot handle it. And then what? One Quran is not enough, my people are so stupid. So he came 2nd time, 3rd time, 4th time, and each time Allah agreed with Muhammad and he gave him a new Quran. And then they become 7 Quran. Nice story. And now where we can find them? We don't even have one of them. And here you guys, you need to ask yourself. Jana, if you have a question about donating, this is not, you see, I go live, I go off live, I don't talk about donation. We don't talk about donation here. You want to donate, you can go to Patreon. Others, because they worship money, they keep posting a link for donation. Donate, 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 donate. So if you have a question, this is not the topic, not the time, and you're being like, you're taking me out of my topic. So Muhammad now, trying to cover himself, and by trying to cover his lies as a prophet, he get himself busted. Because look what this will do to us, and I want you to think with me. Why Allah need to send 7 Quran if Allah is a good writer? Isn't it the Muslim they say that the Quran nobody can write like it? Are you with me? Imagine I have 4 books, right? Imagine I have to write each one of them 7 more times so you guys can understand it or you can handle it. So what he just said to us, showing us that Allah cannot make one book which is good to everybody. He have to correct his book 2nd time, 3rd time, 4th time, 5th time, 6th time, 7th time. And after 7 times, still nobody understands the stupid book. So what Muhammad he did by saying this story, which is very authentic as you see, he proved to us that Allah cannot be God. Because if God is almighty, he can make a book so perfect. Having 7 books for one book, proving to us that he cannot make it. Are you with me? You know, when I was in the Middle East, and then when I ask a question to the teacher, he don't even see my hand. No, not you, not you. Hey, not you again. I don't have an answer. No, no, no. No. They have a big, you know, they have like a piece of rag in the top of their head is enough to cover a wound of 10,000 soldiers. They claim to be big sheikh. Their beard is touching their belly bump. The second you ask them a question, no, not you, not you. First of all, you are a Christian. This is not why you are here. Why you are here? So I wanna, you know, and the Muslim, they like to invite me to the classroom of the Muslim class because they thought they would convert me. You know, like, yeah, come with us. I say, sure, yeah, let's go. You know, let's go. And I go there and I give them a screwdriver one after one. If this is a God and he wrote a book, why he need to rewrite the book 7 times? And yet the people cannot handle it until now. Same time, look what happened now. The Muslim, they say, we recite the Quran. Brother Feta, we Muslim, we memorize the Quran. Everything can memorize the Quran. But nobody understands it. And which Quran you memorize? Which one of them? And as you see, your prophet, he says, my people cannot handle it. So one Quran is not enough. So if you memorize the Quran, you are not memorizing the Quran, you have to memorize 7 Quran. And after memorizing 7 Quran, if there is somebody which does not exist, don't even have one single copy of those 7 Quran. After 7 Quran, still nobody can explain to us one verse in the Quran. And this is why we open our Skype and nobody dare to call us. The only one keep calling me because he's so brave is Zakir Naik. Zakir Naik, I offer him to debate. They answered me in Facebook long time ago. They said, you have to bring 2,000 people to Malaysia. Where? No, I think at that time it was India. I have to bring with me 2,000 people. I have to go there. And to show you that Muhammad is more stupid with his stories, he made a verse in the Quran saying that Allah will make Quran better than the Quran. What the heck? Allah will write Quran better than the Quran? How you do that? And now the Muslim, they were refuting, they say, it doesn't say that, CP. Look at this translation. Whatever a verse, do we abrogate or cause to be forgotten? We bring better one or similar. Have you ever heard of something stupid like this before? You idiot, you just said you abrogate. What do you mean you bring something better or similar? And what make it more stupid is similar. So why you abrogate it if it is going to be similar? So and why we are causing the Quran to be forgotten? I thought nobody shall forget the Quran. It turned to be that the Quran itself confirmed that the Muslim forget the Quran, and Allah caused them to forget the Quran. And Allah will make you forget the Quran, and He will send you better Quran. How Quran can be better than Quran? And then, to make it more poo-poo, He said, or similar. So what the purpose of forgetting the Quran? Why you make them forget the Quran if you are going to make them have similar Quran? Are you mental? What did you eat, Muhammad, before you write those verses? Anyone? If you read the interpretation of this verse, you will see that the Arab, they say, this Muhammad, funny Muhammad, he says something in the morning, he forbid it second day. What the heck? Yes, brother. He said in the morning, he changed his mind second day. Look how fast, man, technology. He says something, he gave them a verse. People, they start complaining. What the heck with you, Muhammad? Are you stupid or what? Second day, Muhammad, he gives them different verse, the opposite. And this is a better verse. Because he's a fraud. Let us go and see the interpretation. Maybe Christian Prince is lying. It doesn't say that, CP. Huh. Read with me. Is that my words? Is that my website? Is that my translation? This is the official government of the fraud king of Jordan. Tafsir al-Jalalain. Interpretation of the biggest scholar, one of the biggest scholars of Islam, al-Jalalain. When the disbeliever began to tried, dirt, the matter of abrogation, saying, Muhammad enjoins his companion to one thing, and then the second day he forbid it. The second day, Muslims. I mean, at least wait until the ink you wrote, the verse is dry. You enjoy them in order one day. The second day you change your mind and you abrogate. Second day, Muhammad, you have a fast customer service. The fastest ever. He want to give you better Quran? The Quran he received yesterday, it was from Rush Limbo. Allah was in the rush. He wrote the verse when he was in the dush. And the ink was not good. So the word came bad. Allah, he sent it down. Muhammad opened the dish. After he received the dish of wisdom, he gave the Muslims the Quran. The Muslims, they start laughing. What the heck is this, Muhammad? Muhammad complained to Allah. Muhammad, he says, oh boy, touching his head. Sorry, Muhammad. This is the verse was not sent to you. It was sent to Christian Prince. You sent these verses to Christian Prince? Exactly. And you told him, in the case of murder, free for a free, slave for a slave, women for the women? Exactly. Have you ever heard of a stupid prophet like this? In the case of murder, a free man will be killed for a free man. Slave for a slave, women for, which means if a white Arab, he killed a slave, the Arab white man will not be killed. What a wonderful justice. If a man killed your wife, you kill his wife, you don't kill him. How smart, Muhammad. Genius. And you ask the Muslims, do you practice this verse? They said to you, no, 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 no. This is abrogated, abrogated. Look, what the heck? Why it's abrogated? Because people, they start laughing at him. Oh, who you believe? Al-Qisas, which means the punishment, is prescribed for you in the case of murder. Free for the free, slave for the slave, a female for the female. That will be so good if the female is Nancy Pelosi. What the heck? This is the law of justice. A free man, he will not be killed if he killed a slave or if he killed a woman. No, no, no. If he killed a woman, you kill his women. How smart. How genius. How beautiful. Who can come with such a... And then, to prove that this is funny and stupid, ask any Muslim, they will say to you this verse as abrogated. I mean, you see, this is about justice. Why you abrogate justice? Why you abrogate justice? Do justice change by time? I'm trying to fall asleep. You want to fall asleep? Okay, just let me play for you the speech of Joe Biden. Oh boy. As you see, my friends, I have my Skype open for the last almost 2 hours. Not a single Abdul. We are here exactly for 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours. Not a single Abdul. 2 hours and 30 minutes maybe. Are we? I don't know, YouTube is confusing. Not a single Abdul he dared to call me. However, we as a Christians, we have to confess that Muhammad was so smart. Otherwise, you tell me why he said that a man, he should shake his penis 3 times after he pee. Once, and this is a true story, by the way, I told a guy, shake it 4 times. He came out from the bathroom and almost he wanted to kill me. He said, did you know what you did to me? I said, what? He said, it came out. Hey Muslims, can you tell me why 3 times you shake your penis? Huh? And why you put a cotton in the anus? Is it true 99 drugs will go inside your anus? Is it true that 2 angels will ask you questions when you are dead? They have a hammer of Thor and they will hit you on your head and you go down 70 cubits down if you don't get the correct answer. All of those coming from the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, the smart genius person. Alone? Are you sure he did not ask somebody to help him with those stories? What about a jassasa? The story of a jassasa by itself is a movie. I love it. When I was a kid, I was reading about a jassasa and I closed my eyes. And I said to myself, now I know who is a jassasa. We have a neighbor, she is obviously mentally ill. Each time somebody stand under her window, she throw the dirty water on them. So I called her a jassasa. The messenger of Allah told us this is true story. One day, Sayyid in the pulpit, when some people were selling in the sea, their food was finished, and an island appeared to them. They went seeking bread. By the way, this is one version of the story. I will show you the other version of the story, because Muhammad, he can't repeat the same version twice. Hold on. Yeah, this one is nicer. Yeah, let us see this one. This one maybe it's this one is from better family, but we have to skip the first 1,000 word. Muhammad saying nothing. Muhammad, he took this story from somebody who just converted to Islam and he was a Christian. Hello? Hello? Speak. Hello? Are you a Muslim? And you are the same guy from Canada who want to give me a drama about Muslim being good and there are people who fear Allah, correct?
Incorrect.
Okay, well, you are calling. What do you think about what I'm saying? Your prophet is mentally ill or not?
Something happened yesterday, man.
What happened yesterday?
I felt the spirit talk to me.
You said what?
I felt the spirit talk to me.
The spirit talked to you?
Yeah, I think there's gonna be some problems, man. Not gonna know how to get out of this.
I don't understand. Explain to me what you are talking about.
Well, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't say it on the web. I think I'm gonna be in danger.
You're being what?
Maybe it's gonna be danger if I say it on the web.
Okay.
Probably.
So did you decide to leave Islam?
I probably shouldn't say it on here, man. I'll talk to you backstage.
You talk to me later? You mean?
Yeah, I'll talk to you another time.
Okay, but did you decide to leave Islam? Because each time you call me, this guy, each time you call me, he says Muslims are better than the Christians, Muslim blah, blah, blah. And now today he's out of Islam. Okay. He said the Holy Spirit spoke to him. I don't know what he's saying. Something like that. I don't know. All right. What they can say. But last time he spoke to me, he gave me a lecture. You know, he accused me that I am not doing good work and I'm dividing people. And, you know, like he drew an image of me as if I'm the devil. And today he changed. Look what happened. All right. Sound good. Let's go back to zero. So Muhammad, because he's a fraud, a person came to him, as you see, even the story saying he was a Christian who converted to Islam. He told me something, Muhammad believed in it right away, and he started telling the people all over. He said, he told me something which agree with what I was telling you about the Dajjal. He narrated to me that he sailed in a ship along with 30 men of Bani Lahm and Bani Judham, and has been tossed by the waves in the ocean for a month. Then the waves took them near the land within the ocean island. At the time of the sunset, they set a small side boat, and they entered the island. There was a beast with long, thick hair, and because of this, they could not distinguish his face from his back. They said, "We to you, who can you be?" Thereupon the beast said, "I am Al-Jassas." Brothers and sisters, Al-Jassas went down. When Al-Jassasa is here, you better run to Kashmir. Al-Jassasa is around. She was so hairy, to the point you cannot see the front from the back. Actually, I have a video of a sheikh showing us the picture of Al-Jassasa. Hold on. Let me zoom in. This is a video, by the way, from a TV station. This is Al Jassasa? What? Is that a Bigfoot guy? Brother, are you sure? No way. This is a Jassasa? Look, here they have a different picture for him. Come on. I wonder where I saw this before. This is Al Jassasa? No, this is at the Dajjal, sorry. This is at the Dajjal now. Yeah, man. Sorry, I have to mute the microphone. I can't stop laughing. Hardly I can breathe. Brother, sisters, Prophet Muhammad never lies. Never. Look, I have another picture for a Jassasa. If this is a Jassasa, yeah, she's very hairy. What the heck is that? You know, the Muslims really, they are so good, man. Look, this is a Jassasa too. And that one in the right is the Dajjal. That's deep. I mean, we have to be honest here. You are saying to me that Muhammad is stupid and mentally ill. Are you stupid or what? How he knew all those things? I mean, those Muslims, they have a lot of fantasy. Look at this. What is all of this? Is the same person? Who? This is a Jassasa too. Look, a Jassasa. Look, another. Hold on. Look, what the heck is that? This is a picture of the Messiah, the Dajjal. This is the false Messiah. Honest to God, guys, I'm not saying things from I can show you the article, and not only that, the Muslim, they claim that the hadith Muhammad is mentioning, this is in Cyprus. I'm telling you, okay, hold on, you don't believe me, don't you? Shame on you. Let me open the article to be sure first there's nothing bad there, because sometimes Muslims, they post articles in porn website. All right. Let us use Google Translation. Yeah, as I expected, a lot of commercial, you know. Yeah, this is the same hadith as we mentioned. Hadith of Tamim ad-Dari about the Antichrist, the most controversial thing had arisen, etc. So this is supposedly a Dajjal now. Brother, I was thinking where I saw this guy before. I think in the White House. Going back to the hadith. So they told him this is a Jassasa, and it is in Cyprus. And I said, oh people, go to this person in the monastery, as he's very much eager to know about you. the story is getting complicated. So now we have a beast in the beach. We have the Antichrist in the monastery in a cave. And he is chained up. And I said, oh, people, go to this person. He's eager to know you. When it named the person for us, we were afraid of it. Lest I should be the devil. Then we hurriedly went on till we came to the monastery, and we found the well-built person there with his hands tied to his neck and having iron shackles between his two legs up to the ankle. We said, we be upon thee, who are you? He said, ha, 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 ha. You would come soon to come to know about me. But tell me, who are you? We said, we are people from Arabia, you idiot. And we embark upon the boat in the sea, the wave push us here. And we got to the side of the boat and we entered the island. In the island we did that, we met a beast, and the beast told us to come and see you. And the beast have a thick hair. We could not see his face from his anus. We said that we be to thee. Who are you? They have to tell him the whole story from the beginning to the end, repeating the same thing. And she said, Jesus, Jasasa. And he says, go and meet this person. Okay, just to make it short. And we came to you. He, the one chained person, said, tell me, tell me about the date palm trees in the basin. We said about aspect of their seek information. Like, what the heck? Why are you asking those questions, huh? Huh? We felt suspicious. He said, I asked you whether these trees bear fruit or not. We said, yes, yes, yes. Thereupon he said, I think this would not bear fruit. He said, inform me about the lake of Tabaraya. We said, which aspect you want to know? He said, there is water in it. They said, yeah, a lot of water, man. What are you talking about? A lot of water. Abundance of water in it. Thereupon he said, I think it should soon become dry. Remember Muhammad said soon dry? This is the Dajjal. In the time of Muhammad, 1400 years ago, soon. Then he began and said, again he said, inform me about the spring of Zukar. Spring of what? Zukar. They said, which aspect you want to know? He said, the chain person said, there is water in it and does irrigate the land. We said, yes, there is water in it, and it does, and the inhabitants of Medina, okay. Irrigate from it, okay. He said, inform me about the illiterate prophet. Now here, bingo. Now we are talking serious business. Bingo. Finally, we arrived to Muhammad, the illiterate prophet. The story, all the story is about Muhammad. No, the rest is just a spice. What has he done? We said, he has come to Mecca and settled in Yathrib. He came from Mecca out, okay, and then went to Medina, and then he ate shish kebab and ice cream, and he have a lot of wives, boom, boom, and his wife Aisha, she is very old, 6 years old, and okay, and then he said, they told him, what happened? He says, we informed him he had overcome those neighborhood, and he had submitted themselves before him. He forced them to convert to us now. Thereupon he said, as it actually happened, the child now is getting worried. Muhammad, he overcome his neighbors. Really? You cannot be serious. We said, yes. Thereupon he said, if it is so, that is better for them. Look, Shaitan, He liked people to convert to Islam. He says it's better for them. I mean, can you believe it? This is supposedly the Antichrist. They should show obedience to him. Oh boy, the shaitan is teaching people to obey Muhammad. That's the fun story now. Shaitan must be supporting Muslims. I am going to tell you about myself. I am. And he said, Dajjal. And he would soon permit it to get out. And I shall get out and travel in the land soon. You see, all of this proving Muhammad to be false prophet. I mean, if you read the story, it's really messed up. And then he speak about Gog and Magog. And the Gog of Magog, they will drink the lake of Tabaraya. And all the drama. This is Muhammad, the one we are examining his mental illness. And this is Muhammad after he received dish of faith and dish of wisdom. And here the story continue. He said, I will stay for 40 nights except the Mecca and Medina, as these two places are forbidden area for me. He will control the whole earth for 40 days, 40 nights. But he cannot go to Medina or Mecca. Anyone knows why? Anyone knows why? Let us see of you who is very fast in thinking. He's a thinker. I know it takes time for you to receive my voice. There is a delay. I will help you. I will help you. This is the reason. Because there is a sign in the highway. It says Muslims only. Oh boy. By the way, Islam don't teach discrimination. They are not like the white people in South Africa. They have white bus and black bus. No. Here we have only highway for Muslims and highway for non-Muslims. Because non-Muslims are dirty, they will go to hell. This is why the sign is red. So at the Dajjal, he cannot go there. He see the sign. It says Muslims only. Are you kidding me? He's a very, like a law-obedient citizen. He will never break the law. This is just the Antichrist. He is not a big deal. He will control the whole earth, but he cannot go to Mecca. But just to show you how stupid Muhammad is. In one time, in one place, like in many places, he said, he will not enter Mecca. In the other hadith, Muhammad, he says that he will attack Mecca and even the Muslims will use the arrows of a Dajjal and his army, which is Gog and Magog, for 7 years. For wood, fire. Let us see. This is another story about Gog and Magog. It's more funny. And if we read about it, we will dive into. We can play for you videos of Muslims. It is hilarious. This is actually here. This is a clear proof that Muhammad is a big fat liar. Once he entered upon his wife and he was so terrified, he's really terrified. He claimed that Allah showed him that Gog and Magog, they made an opening, which means soon they will be here. Soon. Today, the danger coming near. You see it? Away into the Arab. From that danger that has come near, an opening has made in the wall of Gog and Magog. And this is 1400 years ago. Fraud. Let us continue. The same story you repeat all over. I'm just trying to find where he said that they will use Gog and Magog. Here, look, this is another story here. Gog and Magog, they are so big in number to the point they will drink the water of Tabaraya. You see that at the Dajjal, he asked them about Tabaraya lake. He said, does it still have water? They said, yes. Why he asked them? Because Gog and Magog, they will prepare his way. They will walk by Tabaraya and they will drink all the water. And by the time the last one of them pass, the lake of Tabaraya will be totally dry. Totally dry. Yeah, I mean, if I want to show you, actually, this is endless. Let's see. Let me make a better search than this. Just see. I'm just trying to find this hadith. Give me a minute. Let us see if we can find it. We showed it before, but I don't remember the exact word by word. Usually I remember them all. But you know, this idiot Muhammad have endless stories. Let's see if we can find this one. It's very easy to find the hadith in Arabic for me, but the problem is the English, because you guys don't speak Arabic. Yeah, look at this story here. The same, those are Gog and Magog. In this story here, Muhammad, he contradicts himself. The arrows of Gog and Magog, when they throw it at the city of Medina, is going to come back to them. You know? Let us see here. Abu Hurairah. Okay. Yeah, as you see the story here. So they will shoot their arrows toward the sky, and they will come back with the blood on them. The arrow, they will come back with the blood. I mean, very story. And then, if you remember, when Yasser Qadi, he spoke about how those Gog and Magog, they will be the end of them. He said Allah will send animals like camels. They will grab them from their neck and they will destroy them. They fly. They are like camels, but they are big birds. And here there's a different story. Here it says, after they defeat the people of the earth, and dominated the people of the heaven, Allah will send a worm in the naps of their necks and will kill them thereby. This is a different story. So Muhammad have many stories about how they will be killed. Let us see. And then he claimed, Muhammad, that the animals of the earth, they will be fat from eating them. Let's see if we can have another. And all of this, by the way, is coming from the Quran. If you remember, in the Quran, Muhammad, he claimed that Alexander the Great, he built a dam. If we go in the Quran, chapter 18 in the Quran, when Zulqarnain, which is Alexander the Great, which is a fictional story, you know, Muhammad is copying it, and this story exists very famous long before Islam. So when he arrived in that area, those people who do not speak any language supposedly, they said to him, Gog and Magog, they are creatures who they do mischief in the land, and we will pay you to build a dam between us and them. And remember, this is Al-Qurnain, the guy who conquered the earth, and those people, they will pay him. He just occupied their land. Imagine, Alexander the Great, he occupied, and now I say to him, we will pay you, man. Build a dam for us. And until now, this dam cannot be found anywhere, anytime. And the Muslims, they have tons of drama about it. In fact, the story of Gog and Magog caused a lot of Muslims to leave Islam with no coming back. Because this is obvious story that Muhammad is a fraud. And because he have a mental illness and low IQ, he copy anything he hear. Let us see. When Yasser Qadi, he made the video about it, the Muslim, they start swarming the guy from every territory in the earth. They were so upset for what he said, especially about people leaving Islam because of what he said. Gog and Magog. Let us see. Give me a second. So the way you play this guy, Sajid, he's funny. He's a stupid. I mean, he is certified stupid. Bismillah, alhamdulillah. Drugs. Walaikum assalam.
As I was preparing for this video, which as you'll see, inshallah, it's a response to a lecture by Dr. Yasser Qadi about Ya'juj wa Ma'juj, I received a text message. It was from a number I didn't recognize.
It's Gog and Magog.
It was very urgent. It said, Assalamu alaikum, Brother Sajid. It's an emergency. Please call me as soon as you get this. So I stopped what I was doing. I stopped working on the video. And I called this brother.
Okay.
And I asked him, is everything okay? Are you
No.
all right?
No.
He was like, no, Brother Sajid, everything is not all right. Everything's not okay.
What
What's
happened?
wrong? What happened?
What happened?
He said, my son doesn't believe in Islam anymore.
Oops.
I said, subhanallah.
No way.
What happened? What did he say? And the brother said, my son, he's too smart.
That explains why he left Islam. Guys, can you believe it? The guy, he said to the guy, why your son left Islam? He said, because my son is so smart. The voice is low. I mean, this is how the video is. I don't know what to do.
I called this brother. And I asked him, is everything okay?
Let me see if I can increase the sound.
He was like, no, Brother Sajid, everything is not all right. Everything's not okay. So what's wrong? What happened? He said, my son doesn't believe in Islam anymore. I said, SubhanAllah. What happened? What did he say?
What happened?
And the brother said, my son, you know, he's too smart.
Obviously.
He reads so many books, and he's such a good student, and, you know, he believes in science now. He believes in science and philosophy. He doesn't believe in Islam anymore. And he wanted me to meet with his son. So I said, okay, sure, no problem. And we set an appointment to meet. When I got off the phone, I was like, SubhanAllah, this is exactly what this video is about that I'm working on. This is it.
That's it.
It's about people preferring their so-called intellect over the revelation. So anyways, I met with this brother and his son, and we had a conversation, and I asked, okay, so what's going on, you know? And he started talking about evolution, which he was taught in high school. He started talking about this psychology class that he took in high school, and this scientific theory and that philosophy. And as he was comparing these philosophies and these scientific theories to the Quran and Sunnah, he said the Quran and Sunnah go against these scientific theories and philosophies, so I don't believe in them. So I asked him, I said, did you go to public school? He said, yes. I said, you went to public school for elementary, middle, and high school, and now you're in college here in America. He was like, yes. I was like, well, how much of the Quran have you read? And he said, well, you know, I've been through the entire Quran in Arabic. I was like, well, do you understand Arabic? He said, no.
Do you?
So I asked him.
Do you?
What about English? How much of the Quran have you read?
Just shut up. You are boring. You know, you are boring. Anyway, I will show you a guy who is more smart. You know, I mean, this guy is really boring. Just forget about him. We have someone is smarter. He will explain everything in 2 seconds. We do not need a drama. He said to me, I said to him, the guy left Islam, that's it. All right. All right. You know, Ali Dawa, he is selling rags. Scammers. Okay, brothers and sisters. This is the guy who can give us the answer. Forget about the other guy. This guy, he have high school. This is the one he can give an answer. Go ahead, Lily. Wa alaikum assalam. This is something you stole from the Jews. Even the greeting you Muslims have, you took it from the Jews. You took it from the Christians. Okay, go ahead. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, salam. Shalom. Go ahead. Once again. Yeah. Brothers and sisters. Take a note. A lot of you make a mistake. No mistake. Please. Ali Dawa, high school scholar. He speaks 10 languages. None of them you understand. A lot of you make mistakes. What is mistake number 1, brother? Stupid stupid people, they try to comprehend. Disgusting people. You try to comprehend, you donkeys. You try to comprehend, you idiots. Aren't you ashamed? Oh, no sound? Ah, this is why you cannot comprehend. Okay, I will go back. Hold on. Sorry.
Dear friends, welcome once again to my channel. Yajuj and Majuj. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about them in the Quran, and they are mentioned specifically in a hadith, brothers and sisters. Now, one thing that a lot of people make a mistake, which I've seen, people of knowledge, is that they try to comprehend and understand.
I cannot believe it. That people are so stupid to the point they try to comprehend stories of Muhammad. You cannot comprehend Muhammad's stories. I mean, this guy is mentally ill. You can comprehend stupidity. You cannot. This is mistake number one. What they try to do, those stupid people, my brothers and sisters, they try to comprehend. That is a big no-no. This is mistake number one. You don't do that.
They try to comprehend and understand. Who is Yajuj and Majuj?
Who?
Where are they? How could they stay in a cave for so long? And did they
What cave, you stupid? There's no cave.
dig? And just when they're about to come out, and obviously there's issue. Some say there's issue with that.
You know, is your tongue free of your head? What you just said?
Some parts of it, are not authentic. Whatever it may be, I'm not trying to get into that.
No, repeat. I can
Some say
understand.
there's issue with that narration, etc. How could they stay in a cave for so long and dig, and just when they're about to come out, and obviously there's issue. Some say there's issue with that narration, etc. Some parts of it, are not authentic.
What? Hey, really? I mean, you know what? Forget about Gog and Magog now. We need to explain to us what you just said. What you just said again?
Parts of it, are not authentic. Whatever it may be, I'm not trying to get into that. Okay,
You don't want to get into it. Like, so what are you talking about? I mean, the story is about Gog and Magog, and you don't want to get into that, but that is the story. That's deep.
dig, and just when they're about to come out, and obviously there's issue. Some say there's issue with that
Touch it, yeah.
narration, etc. Some parts of it, are not authentic. Whatever it may be, I'm not trying to
Just skip it, man, skip it. I mean, you know, the devil is in the details. You know that, don't you? Right? Don't you? You know, little Lily.
into that. Okay, and then Dhul-Qarnayn, and there's so many speculations, etc. And a lot of people come, and they're like,
Don't speak dirty. A lot of people come when they heard the story of Dhul-Qarnayn. Shame on you. What do you mean they comes? Okay, I don't know. Maybe my English is not good. Play this. What? Say it again. A lot of people what?
and a lot of people come, and they're like, some people even get into doubt with this matter. Some individuals even leave Islam, and I'm like,
No way. They come, and after they come, they leave Islam. They don't leave Islam before they come. Do you think there is a relationship between they come and leaving Islam, brother? And now he is going to help you to understand the situation, so you will not leave Islam. Number one solution: don't come. Number two, don't comprehend. Number three, don't understand. Number four, tell us more.
what's the issue here?
What's-
Let me tell you guys the crux of the matter.
I mean, that's deep. What is the issue here? Say it again, please, for entertainment purpose.
Individuals even leave Islam, and I'm like, what's the issue here?
What?
Let me tell you guys the crux of the matter, because there are a lot of people and a lot of individuals who've tried to make people understand this, and even
They are trying to make this, understand this. You Muslims, some of you trying to make people understand this. Are you stupid or what? You cannot do that, because simply nobody can understand this anyway.
push the narrative of these certain ex-Muslims, that people are leaving Islam because of this apparently, yeah? Which I just heard one individual and
There's an individual, you know, he wanted intimacy, and then the individual, you know, he thought his penis and the bits have this was. I don't know, but this was. I don't want to talk to him right now. What? What you just said? I mean, you are deep in the topic, by the way.
are leaving Islam because of this apparently, yeah? Which I just heard one individual and Muslims because
Yeah.
you couldn't have intimacy with a lot of girls or something like that.
It's deep. The topic is Gog and Magog, and the guy want to have intimacy with the girls. There's a connection.
Okay, I don't think it was this issue at all, yeah? It was more of his desires.
He is the same guy who made a video about every person is born as polygamist. Is it what he said? Now he's saying that the Muslim who leave Islam because he want to have intimacy with a lot of girls. But you can do that in Islam, not out of Islam. Tell us more. I thought everyone is born as a polygamist. You remember? You forgot what you say? You are the one who says God cannot be inside himself. God be inside as a creation. Another video you said Allah is inside as a creation. Continue.
The point is this, that we fall for this, and then what we try to do is, in return, is like, I know, let's try to bring it down to a logical level and try to explain it in a logical way. Now, I've seen many people do these videos. Okay, many people, one of those was Dr. Yasser Qadi. You know, the thing is now, it's Ramadan.
It's Ramadan. I don't gossip about people in Ramadan. After Ramadan, we finish, okay? I will gossip about him. I'm a good guy. It's Ramadan now. I cannot do that. Already you screwed the guy. Same time, you idiot. How come when you speak about the Trinity, you say it's not logical? And now, why we want to understand the Quran in a logical way?
I'm not here to talk about anybody, etc. Okay? I don't want to make anything to ruin my fast, my Ramadan, etc. All I'm just saying is, obviously, there's a lot of things I don't agree with Dr. Yasser Qadi, and there's things I agree with also. So the thing is here, I don't want to get into the details and the nitty-gritty. The point I'm trying to make is he also done a video on this matter. The point I'm trying to say, and what I don't understand is this. Why do...
Shut up, hold on. What is that you have in the shelf? Do you have an idol? Astaghfirullah, the shin of Allah. What is this? This is going to be an idol. Maybe it's a sex toy, I don't know. What is that? Okay, we go back to the topic. I don't know what it is. Only Lead Dawah knows what it is. Okay, so what people are trying to do, trying to understand the Quran, stupid people, man, disgusting.
I'm trying to make is he also done a video on this matter. The point I'm trying to say, and what I don't understand is this. Why do we have to understand everything?
Why? What's wrong with people? Why we have to understand everything? What's wrong with people? Why we have to solve the problem? Solved. That's it. Bingo. Anyone have objection? Why we have to understand everything? The second we speak about the Bible, it says, this is not logical. This is, explain to me. The second we ask him about the Quran, we don't have to understand everything. Do you see the hypocrite Muhammadans? The pagan black stone kissers? Man worshippers? Tell us more.
Why do we have to understand everything? In the context where, why does it always have to be logical? Why does it have to be something where we're like, oh, explain it to me logically, or, I'm going to start doubting things?